Hello, YouTubers and War Dragons players. I'm making a video about how to save for events, best use your event items when you get event items, and best way to maximize your attacks and attacking with your teammates, so that you're able to maximize the amount of resources, maximize the amount of things that you're able to get. That way you're not falling short and you're able to really optimize and make the best out of all your events. So this is exactly what this video is going to be talking about today. I'm going to be doing a lot of attacking. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a long video, but let's get this underway. So our team has picked these little red marks here. Now these red marks and stuff like that basically are telling me that these are places that we're wanting to attack. So this is the one that's kind of falling short right now. It's got the least amount. It's got 9.7 left on the wall. I'm going to activate my siege weapon, which is going to be active for 30 minutes. There's about an hour and a half left on the event, so I'm going to activate as many of these things as I can, giving me the most amount of all of mine. So this is going to give me 60% right now. I'm going to go scroll down through here. I'm going to find somebody that I'm going to be able to kind of attack. So I'm going to go with the level 49 right now. I've got all of my dragons are well healed. I've got lots of potions saved up. So I'm going to really maximize the most that I can do right now out of this. I've got teammates that are on right now. So I've got a lot of people that are ready to join me on these attacks. So I'm going to summon my strongest dragon right off the bat. I'm going to maximize its health and everything like that. I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to invite my teammates to come join me. We'll see what happens. So nobody decided to join me on this. Oh, I've got McDarius. He joined me on this run. And so I'm kind of going through this real quick. Destroying as much as I possibly can with my first dragon. Kind of leaving my teammates. You kind of want to leave your teammates the least amount that you possibly can to destroy before they have to hit. But you really wanting to take out those mage towers first, is what I always suggest, because they can really detriment your rage and how much rage you have. And so I'm gonna go ahead and use this here. Got my tower here. There we go. And you always want to swap out right at the end if you're able to take out a whole base by yourself. Just so your other teammate gets that bonus from joining the actual fight. And so I'm going to kind of continue my run here. Now hopefully I'll be able to make it because I've got 2 extra bars here. Use it now. So hopefully these cannons don't destroy my shield before it's up. Use my spell again. So I'm getting really low on health. I should be able to do it one more time before I run out of health. Yep. I got it in. And I destroyed it all on accident because my shield went off. I would have swapped out right there at the end, but my explosive shield ended up going off before I could. And so I'm just going to be doing a bunch of runs right now, getting as many points as I can right before this event ends. Kind of what I try and suggest most players do is either unload a bunch right at the beginning or wait till the end and just run like crazy with a bunch of stuff. And so I can add more. And that's what I'm going to do right now, kind of maximize my time here. So let's go with this one here. And like I said, I'm just gonna try to do many runs as I can all at once. I'll just probably end up just keep using the same dragon. Like I said, I don't try and use my spells at the beginning, mainly because a lot of players, they don't really amplify or amp up the beginning of their towers, like the beginning part of their base. I try to save my rage as I go through, because that's what saves my dragon. What keeps this dragon in particular alive throughout the whole thing is saving that rage. And so they didn't have any poison towers right now, which was actually kind of, see, that's the thing, is a lot of players don't put poison towers all throughout, and you really need to, because they're what's really gonna take down your dragon later on as it keeps poisoning. That's the main effect that you're gonna want to stay there throughout the entire attack. Alright, so I'm gonna try and go for these cannon towers first because they can destroy my shield. And then I'm going to use this one last time here, get rid of these 2 other cannon towers, and I should be alright here. Swap out, finish off, swap out. And now he can attack the last part, get the experience that he's wanting, and so... And he can boost his dragon that he's got right here by doing so and leveling it up. And so that's really what it comes down to when it comes to events, is really just saving up as much as you can, doing as much as you can, really maximizing the amount of what you have for the event. I've got like 4 energy packs saved up. I'm going to be trying to get as many bronze chests. I'm going to be trying to get as many points as I possibly can to get my rubies, to get more chests. That's really what it comes down to, doing the amount of damage, or the most amount of damage you possibly can. And so, to really get your team a lot of points. Now another attack just went on. I don't know if I'm going to have anybody actually end up joining me on this, because he might have actually joined the other attack. But we'll see. He may have stayed out. We'll see. Nope, it looks like... No, he stayed out. So he is on this attack with me. This one is kind of a little bit more of a difficult one. It's got a lot of... Yeah, see, there's my rage regeneration. Down. But the towers aren't that strong, so I'm not taking a lot of damage from the towers. But mainly just maximizing all of what you can out of every attack is what you really want. That's kind of the hardest thing that most players don't get, is they don't really maximize everything out of all the attacks, out of every attack, the potential that the dragons really have. And so no freeze on this, poison tower there, so that's good that they did that, because that's going to do some damage while my dragon's passing through this area onto the next island. And so, but yeah, if somebody was defending this right now, every single time I turn one of these corners, those mage towers would be taking more and more of my rage bar down. But nobody is defending this. They've got high mage towers here, which gives the mage towers more potential to actually take my rage away from me. So I'm going to wait till I get these down, and then amplify. Swap. Last one there. Because he should be able to take that last tower out. I wanted to do it before I actually hit it. That way I didn't end up killing off that tower like I did last time, and killing off the base. And so yeah, see he's got no problem taking that out. Bam, 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 and the thing is it depends on what base I'm attacking, depends on kind of what dragon I choose throughout the whole base. I'm not going to use a sorcerer dragon, which is one that casts 3 at one time, with a base that's got a lot of mage towers. That would be kind of dumb of me. A lot of your higher levels, they've got mage towers, and so I try and stay away from using a sorcerer dragon with ones that have lots of mage towers. Like this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mage towers on it. What I'm actually going to do on this one is I'm going to use Scar. Scar's a pretty strong dragon. He's a fun one to use. I've got somebody else who decided to join me on this attack now. I've got Red Warlock. He's actually a pretty strong member of our guild. Heal my dragon up a little bit here. Come into this next turn. And I always go for mage towers first. Try to at least, because they can do a number on a dragon. They can do a number on an attack. So let's heal up again. Red left the battle. He could see that I was going to win it. Spell again. Keep shield. Take out these towers. And so, left part of the base still there. We'll see how Magdarius does on his attack. He might summon a legendary just to finish it off. We'll see what happens. Yep, he did. And that's the thing, is like I said, I wouldn't use a sorcerer, and there's so much still left. He's doing alright. He's got his attack played out. His sorcerer dragon will survive. There we go. And that's the end of that one. I keep saying legendary, I mean divine dragons. These are divine dragons. You can only get them through season events. So, skip, continue. Buy my energy up. Attack the next one. This is going to be a harder base for me to conquer. So I plan on using at least 2 dragons on this one. Get my food pack. And I did that right now. I didn't have to, but I did that to kind of protect myself from the incoming poison on that run. But the worst thing you could do is actually space out your wood and things like that. I made that mistake doing that. You should save them for the very end of your base, for your final healing and stuff like that for your base. You shouldn't be spreading them out because you should be having other towers there, and that's the whole thing. A lot of people make that mistake. They think they're doing a good thing and they're really not. And so now red's gonna attack this next one. I'm not really trying to level, doing experience runs and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get all my points in right now for this. That's Amarok. He's the one that I should be leveling right now, but I haven't decided to. I mean, I've leveled him up to I think 9 right now. He's getting good, but he's not the best that he can be right now. So I kind of tried to stay away from using him unless I'm doing normal attacks. When it comes to event attacks, I always end up using just my regular dragons until I get him up to par. And so but no, I mean the thing is like I try and tell people, find an active guild that you can attack with, that you can tell people that you're attacking with, and you'll do a lot better as far as leveling dragons, taking out bases, taking out people that are stronger than you. It's like right now, if I really wanted to, I could, since I have so many people online right now, let's just go after somebody that's really significantly stronger. Let's go after Fireball. He'll give me 429 points. So Shin decided to join me on this attack, which I'm grateful for. But that's the thing, is just communication with your guild, being able to communicate with them, let them know what's going on, having people attack with you. That's really kind of the key to this game, is really having a strong leader, a strong guild, a lot of people that are active, and that's really what this game comes down to. If you don't, then you're always going to end up not being able to do what you want to do, leveling up the way that you should be leveling up, and really coming down to getting the attacks in that you really want, and really progressing with this game. And so now I'm going to take out this mage tower real quick. I'm going to die off, and I'm going to leave Shin basically the rest of this to destroy. She'll use a really nice strong dragon. And so I'm going to kind of take this time while I'm actually doing this to kind of talk about the leveling in this game. The leveling in this game is based on your actual towers that you build. Okay, you can actually level in this game way faster than you should, and lose and not be able to attack people the way that you should be attacking, mainly because it's the leveling on this is ridiculous. I mean, I made that mistake of leveling up way too fast for my level and not having the dragons to be able to back me. And a lot of people make that mistake, and I kind of want to make that mention right now, that happens quite often to people in this game. They level too quickly. They attack. They're unable to attack things that they need to attack. They're unable to get the resources they need to from other players that are the same level as them. So it's really unbalanced in that aspect, because you need the dragons, you need the strength to really take out your opponents. If you don't have the dragons, if you don't have the strength, it's not going to happen for you. And so that's kind of one thing I kind of want to mention in this video is don't level fast. Level slow. Get your dragons as much as possible. Start breeding your dragons. Start patching your dragons. Get them before you get too far, and you'll do a lot better in this game. I can't stress it enough. It's kind of, my leader said this to me, and ever since she said it to me, it's something that's been ingrained and stuck in my head. She even said it last time in the last video I made. She's like, you even used the line I quoted, and I'll keep using this line. It's called War Dragons, not War of the Bases. And so many people make that mistake. I made that mistake. Almost every single person that starts out with this game makes that mistake. And they think it goes against what you normally think. A good defense is a good offense. In this case, it's not. A good offense is the only way you're going to be able to build a defense. And so that's what it really comes down to. And so it's kind of nice you can communicate while you're playing this. You can't communicate while you're attacking, which kind of sucks. I can see why you don't want to. You want to focus on your attack on the base. But it is what it is. And like I said, having active teammates is the main focus. The main thing that's really going to get you far in this game. It's really going to help you level your dragons. So, like I said, I'm trying to get as many attacks in I can right now to really boost me up, get some more personal achievements, maximize everything that I have for this event, because the next event is either going to be a breeding event or it's going to be a defense event. And so I really don't need potions. I really don't need any of that kind of stuff. And so what I really need right now is just basically to use my potions the way I need to, attack these bases the best I can, and really amplify each of my attacks. Now, since Shin's probably going to be attacking, I'm going to work on leveling Amarok right now, since I've got one more real good attack with one more 30% attack. And so, yep, there's Shin. And so I figured she would be joining me. And so, that being said, the main reason why Amarok's a really good dragon is because he's got 2 defenses. He's got the arrow and he's got the shield, but then he also has the cure poison and the shield, which really makes him really beneficial. And so once he hits, I think it's level 12, he gets the cannon resist. And so he's a really resistant dragon. He's a really powerful dragon to have. And so missed a tower there, but that's okay. Sometimes missing a tower is okay. It gives your other teammates a chance to be able to get some rage built up before they run down the next part of the attack. So that Shin attack now. She'll continue on the attack, most likely destroying the rest of the base. But no, it's like I said, it's really kind of scroll down here. She'll be finishing off the one part there, and then coming around the corner, building rage as she comes. But no, that's the thing. It's just can't reiterate enough. Finding a good guild, finding an active guild, finding people that are communicating, and that's what really makes a guild stronger. Getting the bonuses, and so. So yeah, so I'm just doing all my runs and getting as many points as I possibly can at the end of this event. It helps the team out, helps me out. I was gonna say something, but that's alright. Yeah, you can see the experience that he gained off that run. And so, I mean, it really comes down to just being active, helping out your team. And that's really what it just comes down to. I can't share too much information as far as what our team does and how our team does things, mainly because I've been asked not to. But I can give you the basic rundown of what you should be doing as a team. And so now I'm just going to continue on leveling up Amarok. Since I don't have the bonus attack right now, I'm just going to continue on with health. Let's see if Darius joined. Shin did not. Well, hopefully I'll be able to take this out. I mean, you do have other stronger dragons that'll be able to help me on this. So I should at least get a victory out of it. Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew on some attacks. So we'll see. Like right there, I should have taken out that first. Got all these storm towers here. I don't know if this dragon's... Nope, he's not going to make it as far as I kind of would hope. But storm towers don't do that much damage. And since he's far enough away, he should be able to get enough rage to continue on and get some damage dealt. Base is still kind of spread out in a way that it shouldn't. Not that great. So we'll see what happens. Looks like he disconnected. So see, they barely did any damage to me. mage towers before I got froze already. But I didn't get any. Oh, I lost some mage there, right there. So we'll see what happens around this corner. As long as I can get these lightning towers out of the way, I'll be alright. Here we go. I should be able to finish it off with a Nightshade. It does a lot of damage really quickly, so that's why I decided to use Nightshade. And so I can target my damage a little bit better. So I figured I'd be using 3 dragons. I ended up using 3 dragons, but I still was able to accomplish it on my own, even though one teammate disconnected and the other one didn't join. Now I might be able to energy again, and I should get one more free energy, and then I actually have to start paying rubies for my energy. And after that, I'm not going to pay rubies. I'm just going to collect my prizes. After last shadow, here we go. See, I've got a free one here. I have 157 defending right now. It's been a while since I've had somebody defend on this. I'm attacking somebody high level, so I might not make it as far as I'd like to make it. Since I don't have a dragon boost in my attack. Now, for some reason, my network connection's really sucking. Let's go like that and see if that helps my network connection. Because I did that, I dropped my internet connection, but that's okay. Most likely wasn't going to win that attack anyway. Not too worried. It's only one attack. Since I know they're active, or somebody's at least active protecting, I'm going to go ahead and swap. Swap here. I don't know if I'm going to attack that one because they're ranked 3 and they're ranked 14, so let's go after this one. So I've got a bunch of chests right now that I can open here pretty soon. I'm going to open them all at once. Let's go down here. Let's go with the level 47. It's one level lower than me. Should be alright, even if somebody's defending it. Let's start with Amrock. Since I know the base doesn't start till up here, there's a nice little... Start shielding myself now. That way when it hits all the towers. There we go. Since I know there's no blue there, I could do that right away. See, the blue mage spells are the ones that will affect my cure poison and my shield. So I want to take out those right away. That way I can throw up my shields. And see, he's got no more mage towers than the rest of this. Oh, there's one right there in the back. Yeah, so I wanted to take out those mage shields as quickly as possible, cure my poison. Curing my poison again. Hit the wrong button there. And this is going to go off right before, yep. That's alright. So we've got just a red after that. So any blue spell I use after this point will stay. Unless I end up running out of... And see, he's got blue spells, that's all he's got, so... The dragon should be fine the rest of the way through. And his Amarok's actually over level 12 right now. So he's been working on his. Yeah, bronze chests is what you wanted to get, as many as you can. Gold chests are the best. I've only seen one gold chest on an attack ever, but you get a lot of bronze chests. I get a silver chest every now and then, which is good for runes. Runes is a whole nother thing that I'll talk about in another video. How to best amplify runes, how to best use them, how to best use them for towers, things like that, and for your dragons. But I'll save that for a whole nother topic. So I need to get up to 57,000 food before I can train him. I'm not going to train him right now because the experience will actually roll over even though I don't train him right now. I'll probably do some food runs and stuff like that once my energy runs out and I have to pay rubies for my energy. So, continue. Let's go with this one here. Like I said, depending on mage towers, depending on things, stuff like that laid out. Like this one doesn't have a lot of mage towers laid out, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Tengu. And attack with Tengu to start out. And just kind of swipe back and forth to maximize my attack here. There's one blue here. I think that's pretty much it after that. I want to put this on right about now. So that'll amplify actually for the next person that attacks on those towers. And give them health. I think I've got one more attack in me before I have to pay. And it's kind of what you want to do right there. What you saw is you want to wait to throw your shield, so that way you don't end up wasting rage coming around corners. I've made that mistake a lot of times. Sometimes you want to get rid of all the cannon towers if you have a shield up, because cannon towers will blast your shield. So the thing is energy packs roll over, which is kind of nice. Potions roll over from events. All your event items and things like that all roll over, so you can really save a bunch for like one single event if you want to. I like to save what I get from previous areas of events, and then use them on events all at once. So it looks like I still have energy. Let's go after this one here. Looks like a pretty decent basic attack. Not many mage towers. I've got one blue mage tower. And so, you know what? I'm going to start with Tengu again. Throw this up right away. And kind of delay it. There we go. That's how I wanted that to work. So as I hit these towers, Tengu heals. I wanted to really hit that mage tower in the back first before it hits me. There we go. So that worked out better now. Alright. So I've learned with this, you want to throw it right now, and then as you come around, there we go, I'll get healed up as I hit these towers. Oh, just a hair too late. Wasn't attacking the first one I needed to. That's the one thing kind of sucks about Tengu, is he doesn't heal like at the last moment. So I don't know if that's something that necessarily needs to be fixed, because he should heal as he's hitting the tower, not as the tower or right after the tower gets destroyed. And so because it is sorcerer, his attacks will hit after, and that kind of sucks, because then you can't leave those towers if it's the last hit on a tower for somebody else. It should heal the dragon as it actually is, like the healing, like the other healing spells do. And so that's one thing that's kind of bothered me about Tengu, is he can destroy towers after he's dead, basically, because the attack is delayed. And so we'll see right now if I can do another attack. If not, no worries, I'll do just regular attacks, get some food real quick, and then level up my Amarok to level 10. And it's okay if I keep siege weapons and stuff like that, because I'll just have them for the next time this comes out. They do it about once a month. There's one of these events, so even though I have all this stuff, it'll carry on to the next event. You don't lose it, which is kind of nice. For some reason, it's taking a while for me to load. Close this out real quick. So this shit is talking about. Team chat. Alright, so let's see where I'm at now. Hopefully this will load now. So, looks like somebody's leaving our guild. It happens. Kind of didn't listen to what he needed to listen to. Here we go. And let's see if I have to pay. You know what, I'm just going to save him for now. This is kind of an already kind of long video. So I'm going to just open all my chests real quick, see what I get. And get my prize. Let's see how close I am to my next prize. Real quick, first of all. Looks like we've got 6.5 to go, yeah. It's not quite worth it to me. These events like this, they take a lot out of me. I'm just really like getting the chests, getting things for the next event, tokens, attacks. Got a bunch of dragon XP or health, lots of speed ups, and when the next event comes out, I'll kind of give you guys. I'll show you guys what to expect from that. If it's a defense one, best way to go about a defense one is leveling up your core part of your base, not your towers. Using as much as you can on those. I just got 100 pearl, which is really nice. Black pearl is a hard thing to come by, and it's a new item that just came out. It's to upgrade your dragon towers. Dragon perches, that's the word I'm looking for. Got some more wooden barricades, not a great amount. Gold chests really help with events, but I'd much rather save my gold chest or getting my gold chest for breeding events, because then I can get a lot of breeding tokens all at once. So I save up my 4,000 rubies for that. Let's see if I have enough to get this. Not quite yet. And so I did complete that one. I need to loot, it looks like I need to do 403,000 damage with Enki. Not going to be an easy task. Cast this shield 6 times, crystalline shield. Not going to be an easy task either. Those dragons are pretty weak still. But that's kind of what you want to do, is trying to level your dragons all together. I kind of have a difficult time doing that. I use core sets of dragons. And I guess that's part of my mistake. But I do need to get quite a bit of food right now, so I'm going to go after some bases that I can get quite a bit of food from. That one's got a lot of lumber. I don't want a lot of lumber with a lot of food. But you know what? It's a good base to attack. So I should be able to clear it pretty quickly. I just got a bunch of attacks and a bunch of attack bonuses and HP bonuses. So let's see what happens on this. I just got a rage regeneration or a generation block. I couldn't cast my spell again. There's no poison towers on this right now. Which is, see, right now my dragon would be dead if there was a poison tower. Poison tower is safe for this one right here. Let's try something. I'm gonna go with Tengu. Since there are no mage towers. Oh, but I did get hit with an explosive shield, so now my shield's gone. See, I'm losing life really fast. Alright, time to bust out Scar. Finish this off. So I'm not even going to cast anything right now because I'm wanting my rage to build as quickly as possible. So I'm saving and pulling in a victory right about now. There it is. I hit this. Nope, not quite. So that's that. Now I got a lot of food and a lot of lumber. I should be able to collect from my base and have enough to train up Amarok. Hit 37 out of 57, so you know what, I'm not gonna hit another one. I'm just gonna go in here and use my food, and that'll do it. I don't always recommend doing this. A lot of times you want to save that up, but I can always get a lot of food with a lot of attacks. I've got a lot of lumber right now. I need to upgrade these, because I know these are going to take a lot of lumber. And so I try to keep my lumber below so that I don't end up getting raided too often. And that is that. So that ends this video. That is all of the attacks. Kind of shows you how to save up attacks for events. You guys all have a good night and Have fun raiding and pillaging the villages.